In this lesson, we're going to talk about finding the unit price, the better buy, and the total price. These three concepts are concepts that you would use when you're shopping in the future. Your parents probably use this now when they go to the grocery store trying to figure out how much things cost, or if they're given the unit price, how much something would cost if they bought more than 1 pound. Here's an example of a unit price. You may go to the grocery store and look at the sign for the bananas, which it says is 47 cents for a pound. Well, if you just pick up a bunch of bananas, that's not necessarily going to be 1 pound. So I would weigh those to see how many pounds I have, and that will give me an idea how much I'm going to be paying for the bananas. In this example, Terry has purchased 4 yards of fabric for $12. But I want to know how much it cost her for 1 yard of fabric. So in other words, I'm trying to find the unit price. So I'm going to set it up as a fraction, and I'm going to put $12 over the number of yards that were purchased. And I'm going to divide that out. So 12 divided by 4 is $3. And I'm going to put for 1 yard. $3 for 1 yard, and that's my unit price. And we figure it out the same way we figure out unit rate, only we're dealing with money. How about this one? Potatoes are $1.59 for 5 pounds. How much am I paying per pound? So again, set up your fraction. $1.59 over 5 pounds. And divide that out. This time you're going to get a decimal answer, and it actually is 0.318. But remember, with money, we have to round to the nearest hundredth because we only have pennies. We go to pennies, dimes and pennies. So we have to round to the nearest hundredth. So this is actually telling me that the potatoes are 32 cents per pound. The 8 tells the 1 to round up to 32. Okay, go ahead and figure this one out on your own. I'm going to be writing it on the screen while you're working on it, but you're going to set it up again as money divided by ounces. And go ahead and figure that out and give me 3 decimal places, and then we'll figure out what we need to round it to. Well, the 3 decimal places I got was 0.063, and since this is money, I can only have 2 places, so the 3 tells the 6 to stay the same or stay where you're at. So my answer is going to be 6 cents for 1 ounce. Okay, now we're going to do some comparison shopping. We want to know which box of crackers is going to be the better buy. So in other words, which one costs less per unit price. So we have a 12-ounce box for $2.69. and we have a 16-ounce box for $3.19. So we're going to find the unit price for each box, and then we're going to figure out which one is the better buy. So set these up, do your division, and come up with the unit price, and then we'll compare them. Okay, so when I figured out my unit price, I rounded to 2 decimal places, but I wrote it out to 3. So for my first one, I got 0.224 for 1 ounce, and that was for the 12-ounce size. And then for the 16-ounce size, I got 0.199 for 1 ounce. So I have to round these and make them into money that has 2 decimal places. So when I look at the first one, that looks pretty easy. The 4 just says keep the 2 the same, so this one becomes 22 cents per ounce. But the second one, is a little bit different with our rounding. The 9 tells this 9 to become a 10, so this 10 tells this 1 to become a 2. So now I have 20 cents per ounce for the 16-ounce size. So now I'm going to look at these two answers and say, well, which one is the lesser value? And it's this one right here. Okay, it's the 16-ounce size. So for my answer, I'm going to say the 16-ounce size is the better buy because it is cheaper per ounce. The last concept we're going to talk about is total cost. We're going to find the total cost of an item by using the unit price that is given to us in the problem. Fabric costs $7.50 for 1 yard. I want to buy 5 yards of fabric. So how much will it cost to buy 5 yards of fabric? In this instance, I'm going to multiply. I already know what my unit price is. My unit price is $7.50. But since I'm going to purchase more than 1 yard, I have to multiply it times 5 to figure out how much it's going to cost me for 5 yards. So $7.50 times 5 is going to give me a total of $37.50, and that's how much it would cost to purchase 5 yards. Okay, here are your 3 got it problems. The first one, you need to find the unit price using division. The second one, you need to tell me which one is the better buy, which one costs less per unit. So you're going to have to find the unit price for each item. And the last one, you need to tell me the total price. I have given you the unit price, and now I'm telling you that I'm going to be purchasing 15 gallons. Okay, good luck with your got it problems, and bring them back to school tomorrow.